YouTube channel. If you guys are new to this channel, welcome. I would like for you to like this video, subscribe, and comment so I know that you're new. Before we get into this video, I would like to thank everyone that's subscribed to my channel, is subscribing to my channel, and is watching and supporting. I really appreciate it. The support is so appreciated. I can't even explain it enough how much I thank you guys for the support. Today's video will consist of a Q&A and a story time. Please watch this video, the whole video. I will be answering all you guys' questions that you guys sent me on my YouTube, not my YouTube channel, on my Instagram that I posted about 24 hours ago. I really did get a lot of questions, so I do appreciate you guys for that, and the wait is over. At the end, there will be a story time, so make sure you stay tuned for that. It's gonna be interesting. Let's get started. The number one question that I've been getting that I'm just gonna answer, because I've got a couple of repeated questions with this question. So the question is, what inspired you to do YouTube? I've been watching YouTube for a long time. I've been watching YouTube since, let me guess. I've been watching YouTube since I guess I was like a freshman in high school, but it never dawned on me that, you know, I wanted to do YouTube. YouTube was just very much entertaining for me. I watched it when I was bored. I was obsessed with YouTube, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, watching everybody. I got all my favorites. Like, I feel like I know all YouTubers, but I know I don't, but I feel like I know every YouTuber on this earth. That's how much I watch YouTube. I was always camera ready. Like, I'm never camera shy. I'm always in the camera. I'm always recording myself. I'm always recording something. I just always have Snapchat in my hand. I always have a camera somewhere around. I say my junior to senior year of high school is when I like started thinking about it. I was just recording one day. As I say, I'm always recording, always. Somebody just asked me, like, you're always on your phone, you always doing this, maybe you should just start a YouTube channel. And I made the suggestion. So I'm like, nah. But then I got home and I just thought about it. It just kept dawning on me. Like, I just kept thinking about it. I'm like, you know what, that really may be a good idea, not just to be in a camera, but to also share my life experiences and share what I've been through. That's what I really want this channel to be about, is my personal experiences, the things that I went through. Nothing on this channel will be pretend. Nothing on this channel will be fake. Everything will be raw content. Every story time, every triumph in my life, everything is gonna be real. None of this is gonna be fake. So that was the real reason why I wanted to start YouTube, just to get my story out. I know I've been through things in my life that I will share with you guys later down the road, but it can inspire someone else. You know, you may never know who you may touch with your story. So that's what I'm really here on YouTube for. Also, I love makeup. I did my eyebrows, guys. Take a look. Did my lashes as well. I love makeup. I also want this channel to be based on the things I love to do, my hobbies as far as makeup. And I'm such a girly girl. I love shopping. I will be doing a lot of shopping hauls. Like, I want you guys to really get to know me and really know me for me, versus you guys watching my channel and you'd be like, oh, who is this girl? I want you guys to get to know me, and then we will proceed into all the festivities. Okay, when I say pranks is going to be going on, challenges, like, I just got a lot of bangers coming up, and I just need y'all to stay with me, be patient with me. I am new to this, and like I said, all the support is definitely appreciated. Thank you. So I hope that question was answered nicely. That is why I am doing YouTube and what inspired me to do YouTube. Next question I have is, how many siblings do you have? I have 5 in total. I have 4 on my mom's side. I have 3 brothers and 1 sister on my mom's side. And I have 1 sibling on my dad's side, a little brother. Oh, I have 4 siblings. They all crazy. Trust me, you're gonna meet them. They're gonna be on this channel, so stay tuned for that. Next question. And if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notepad because I wrote all my questions down on my notepad. The third question is, do you have any goals for life? Any goals or anything I want to accomplish? One of my goals that I recently just accomplished, I finally got into my career field, which is nursing, and I'm so excited. Yes, that's really been one of the big major goals in my life, is getting into my career field and getting just stable, somewhere more comfortable where I want to be, which is nursing. So that has unfolded, and I am very, very much excited. I'm very, very proud of myself. I've had a lot of struggles getting into this career field, so the fact that I'm here and in place, it's just a blessing. So I'm excited for that. Another one of my goals is, this is a long-term goal actually, and it's to build my own house. I really want to build my own house from the floor up, literally from the ground up. That's something I want to do. Hopefully you guys will be coming along with me when I get that started. I say I'll give that a few years, but that is a goal of mine. Next question. How long have you been vlogging or doing YouTube? I've been doing YouTube for this is probably like the 2nd month. So I'm very, very, very fresh, very, very new. I'm still learning. If you have any good advice that I could take along with me on this YouTube journey, please don't be afraid to comment, DM me. All my information will be down below. Question number 5 is, what's one of your short-term goals, long-term goals? I just told you guys one of my long-term goals. I'm going to tell you guys my short-term goal. I would say one of my short-term goals is to get a new car. I'm not satisfied, so I want the car that I want. So I guess I could say that's one of my short-term goals, something I will be working towards. Question number 6 is, what's something you overcame that makes you strong or impacted you to change? I've been battling depression and anxiety. I've been dealing with it for 2 years, and I can say last year, Talonda is definitely different from this year. So I am very, very, very proud of what I have overcame. I have my days, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody has their days. I have my down days. I have my sad days. I have my anger days. But my happy days is what counts the most. So I can say that's definitely an accomplishment for me. Question number 7. What most do you like about your girlfriend? How did you meet? Okay, for you guys that don't know, I do have a girlfriend. I can go on for days about this girl, about what I like about her. She is a Virgo like me. So I love everything about this girl. Like, she's goofy, she's funny, she's very supportive, she's very caring. I just love pretty much the bond we have. At the time that we took the time out to create a real strong bond, took the time to get to know each other. And I say those things, well, she took the time to get to know me, the new me. So I can say that's definitely something I like about her. At times she can be patient. She's very impatient, but when needed to be patient, she definitely comes through. But I love everything about this girl. You guys will definitely get to meet her. If you guys want me to do a girlfriend tag, please comment, because I definitely will, and introduce you guys. I mean, you guys gotta know her if she's gonna be getting pranked, right? Because she's definitely gonna be getting pranked. I definitely have something up my sleeve. But if you guys have any pranks you guys would like me to do or start, please comment down. No, don't comment, because she gonna see it. DM me, please. DM me on Instagram, Snapchat. Let me know. Drop that suggestion in, and I definitely will fulfill it. Keep that in mind, because I don't like a challenge. If you guys want me to do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm a daredevil, so let me know. I've known my girlfriend since grammar school, you guys, but we was never like friends. Like, she was never in my friend group. Like, it would be a hey and bye thing, a little hey, what you doing, but it was never like, you guys know in grammar schools you got them cliques, you got your group of friends that you talk to and hang with every day. She just wasn't one of them. Okay, when I say my senior, towards the end of my senior year, and me preparing going to college, we had started back talking. She had inboxed me and everything just went from there. Definitely will be doing a story time on how she got me, because it's crazy. So stay tuned for that. Number 8 is my favorite color and my hobby. My favorite color is purple. If you guys really support me and you guys really fuck with me and love me, you guys will remember that my favorite color is purple. I just want you guys to remember that, because I'm very obsessed with purple. So just keep that in mind. If you don't keep anything else in mind, remember that my favorite color is purple. Period. My favorite hobbies, I guess they changed over the years, because, you know, I'm so-called grown now, you know, and I pay bills and got my own apartment and shit. So it's just like my hobbies kind of go down the drain sometimes, but I love playing volleyball. I played it in high school. That's really like one of the main hobbies that I like. I haven't played it in a while, but that's definitely something I love to do. And of course, YouTube. That's definitely one of my hobbies. Next question is, where you see yourself 5 years from now? The way things are going now, I definitely see myself in a great space 5 years from now. I see myself finishing college. I see myself in a more peaceful place, if that makes sense. Like, I kind of envision things, and when you envision things, you kind of try to put them in real life. So I kind of just imagine what myself would be like in 5 years, and if I like it, I kind of try to go through life to get to that goal. So I definitely see myself finishing school. I definitely see myself having my dream car, and I definitely see myself making money. Like, that's the big part. I definitely see myself making money. I'm also in the process of getting a business together. I will go into more details once I figured everything out, but that's definitely gonna take off within 5 years. Next question is, how old are you? I am 22 years old. My birthday, what's today? The 18th? My birthday is in 4 days, guys. I will be 23 years old. I definitely will be vlogging for my birthday, so stay tuned for that. But my birthday is September 22nd, and I am very excited. I really can't wait to get my hair done. You guys just gotta wait. I'm not even gonna give nothing up. Just stay tuned for this birthday vlog. It's gonna be lit. Next question is where I'm from. I am originally from Chicago, Illinois, born and raised. And that's just all I gotta say about that. And that was my last question, guys. Now, the moment that you guys have all been waiting for. Story time. My story time is gonna be the first time I went to jail. Guys, that shit ain't shit to play with. Now me, I'm look at me. I'm not fit for no goddamn jail. But let me just get into it. Let me tell you what happened. I was in college. This was about 3 years ago. I was a freshman in college, and I had 2 roommates. One of the roommates I got along with, we just gonna say H, because I don't want to include their names, but we're just gonna say H. And we have another roommate that I didn't quite get along with. We're just gonna say B. That's her name. These not trying to be racist, but they definitely were Caucasian. Now, when I first got there, and I first met my roommates, they were cool. They were definitely down to earth. They were definitely friendly and all of that. They definitely were. We got along well. There really wasn't any problems until B's friend came around. Now, B's friend, I'm just gonna say Zero, because that's what Zero came around. Now, this girl is like the girls you see in those movies, like Mean Girls. They be having their little clique and think that everybody is supposed to do what they say and follow them everywhere. Literally, she was one of those, guys. I'm not tripping, no cap. She was one of those prissy girls in high school, you know, spoiled, get anything they want, feel like she was one of those. And baby, if she ain't made her maker, she met one that day. I met her. We were cool when I met her. She was okay. I'm a Virgo, so I always feed off people vibes. I always have a weird feeling about somebody, but I don't necessarily like to take it and run with it. I like to get to know a person before my intuitions become true. I never really hung around with her. I just say hey to her whenever she came in my dorm. You feel me? We'll have a small conversation. It was just, you know, things of that nature. She wasn't really someone I would call my friend. I wouldn't even call my roommates my friend. They were just my roommates, associates. One day, when all of this started, I guess she was trying to involve me in her little clique. And I guess that's where the vibe changed, like my view of her changed, when she tried to reel me in and try to, like, basically, you know, be like her other friends, which is do everything she say, let them talk to me, let her talk to me anytime, any kind of way. Like, y'all, if y'all know me, I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect me. I don't care. That's not gonna fly. Like, and she used to be talking to her friends like any type of way. The way she'll talk to her friends is just wild. They will follow her everywhere. Like, it was one of those. Like, that's all I gotta say. She was one of those. When I started to, like, distance myself from her, and, like, you know, every time she would come in the room, or every time they would come in the room, I would just leave out and go to my friend dorm. Like, I wasn't really rocking with them no more. Like, I wasn't really, they was just my roommates at that point. I say a couple days later, she began to act like she was picking with me. Like, she tried to bully me. That's what she tried to do. I'm gonna use that word. She tried to bully me, y'all. She definitely would have these bizarre smart remarks that I just was not okay with. And in college, you really got to work on that. Like, you really got to be on your P's and Q's, because they will kick you out for literally anything. And my education was just more important. Like, you know, I would ignore her. I'm not, you know, smart remarks ain't nothing to me. And when she realized that whatever she said to me didn't faze me at all, like I wasn't having no type of reaction to it, that's what made her go further. Like, that's what made her go an extra mile. That's what she fucked up at. Stay with me now. We definitely would be arguing, like, all the time. Like, it don't even matter, like, what happened. Like, I would just always find myself checking her about some shit. I would always find myself getting into it with her. Like, why are you always coming in my room, my peace, my space, trying to argue? Like, I didn't like that. If this is where I lay my head at every night, this is where I sleep at, I don't need shit being interrupted. I don't need you coming in this bitch thinking you high and mighty, trying to talk to somebody how you talking to them, sweetie. It's not gonna go. So I don't remember what the argument was necessarily about, but we had a real heated argument that night. And I had to call my RA to have her removed, because, mind you, this is not her dorm. This isn't even her building. She was in a whole nother building. Like, she wasn't even in the same building residential building I was in. So after like a couple bumpy days, you know, of arguing, going back and forth with her, I just took the initiative to talk to my RA, like, hey, I want this girl banned from my room. Like, I don't even want her come in my room no more because she just causing problems. And I feel like it's only so much I can take. That's just what it is. That's what I have to tell her. Like, if y'all don't want me taking matters into my own hands, I'm need y'all to address this shit. When I say they did not do shit, splickety splat, the only thing they did was have a meeting with me, my 2 roommates, and her. And it had to be like a mutual agreement. Like, if I want them banned, my roommates have to agree with me. Like, the issue is not with the roommates. They don't have an issue with her. Bitch, me. I got the fucking, I don't remove this girl and ban this girl from my dorm room. It ain't my fault for what happened next. It took a big step for me to do something like that. And the fact that it backfired, that shit just made it even worse. Like, that shit just made me so mad. Because what you mean they gotta agree with me? These are their friends. I'm like, okay. Clearly, she can't get banned from this room because there's no agreements. So I basically just had to deal with it. So I would just remove myself, go right upstairs to my friend dorm. It's even been days I done spent days at a time, weeks at a time, fucking spending the night in my friend dorm. She was spending the night. Go home. So this will fuck me up and made everything clearer. Like, this is what cleared my vision as to why everything was, why it was, and why everything was moving so weird. I walked in my room one day. I say this was at, I think I was coming from my friend. I don't know where I was, but I'm coming in the room. Now, mind you, it's like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. I'm coming in and I just hear these noises, like moaning noises, like somebody fucking, y'all know. Damn, but that's just what I heard, y'all. We all grown here. That's what I heard. I heard noises. I heard sex noises. So I walk in. These 2 motherfuckers is fucking. Yes, B and O. The 2 girls that I don't like. B and Z, not O, Zero. B and Zero is fucking. These are friends. So soon as I saw that, I was like, you know what? I see why y'all acting how the fuck y'all acting. I see why y'all on that ganging up shit. I see why y'all acting how y'all acting. Y'all like each other. Y'all told me y'all were friends. Like, that's what y'all told me. That's what you induced her to me as. Your friend. So, why I walk in and y'all fucking? I'm like, okay. I see why shit is going how it's going. I see why they acting how they acting. Because every time Zero says something, B has to say something too. So it's like O can't say nothing without B, and B can't say nothing without O. So it's like hanging up on a bitch. Like, every time there's an argument, B always got something to say. The issue would be with Zero the whole time. Like, the issue was mainly with her, but it became an issue with B, which is my roommate, because she always got some shit to say. She always got something to say. She always add her 2 cents to some shit. If me and this girl is arguing, why do you feel the need to say something that doesn't make anything better? You contributing to the argument, so you want to get checked too. So it's like both of them, man, all the time, and ain't nobody got time for that shit. So I came in the room and they was doing all that lovey-dovey shit. So they felt the need that they had to explain themselves or some shit like that. They was just saying that they liking each other. Just basically, you know how people always got to try to explain themselves when they get caught. Like, I don't care. I just see why y'all acting how y'all acting. I don't care about what happened, how it led to, what made it. I don't give a flying hootenanny. I don't even like y'all. So the fact that y'all sitting here trying to talk, I guess they was just scared that I was going to say something that I was going to tell. Who the fuck I'm telling? So after all that, I say 2 days later, now mind you, I wasn't in the room. I spent the night at my friend dorm before this incident had happened. There was this school gathering at this hall or whatever that we had went to. So me and my friends went there. I woke up in a good ass mood. Like, I was having a good ass day before this happened. I haven't been in my room all day. I was not in my dorm all day. Like, all day. Because I spent the night in my friend's dorm. So I was not in my room. So I came in the room to get a change of clothes. I saw be there, but she was just, you know, in her bed. B and O, Zero was there. They was in the bed studying or doing whatever they was doing. And I just grabbed my clothes and left back out. I'm like, fucking, I ain't even gonna stay here this long. I'm gonna take a shower in my friend room, because I can't even stay here to do that. That's how aggravating it was. That's how much I didn't want to be around them. Like, these girls really, it'll make you shoot them. Like, that's how prissy these girls was. Like, it was just too much. I didn't come back in my dorm till like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. Because imagine, like I said, I was outside. Okay. So I come in the room and it's B and Zero sitting on the floor. They was doing something. Like, I just felt weird. Like, when I walked in, I just felt like it was a problem. You know, when you walk in and you just feel all that tension and you feel like some shit gonna go down. That's exactly what the fuck I felt soon as I stepped in the room. Now, mind you, I'm on the phone with my girlfriend at the time. I'm on the phone with her. I feel the vibe, but I'm just, you know, I'm so distracted that I'm on the phone with her. You know, I'm just talking to her. Mind you, she was on the phone the whole time this shit went down. So I come in the room, mind you, vibes is off. So I'm getting ready for bed. I'm, you know, taking my pajamas out, you know, gotta get ready for class in the morning. I was gonna get ready and study, you know, I was just gonna get ready to wind down. Now, as I turn around and I was heading to the bathroom to wash my face off, she say, mind you, I've been in a room for like 10 minutes before they said something to me. But I heard them whispering, like I heard little whispers going back and forth. But I'm thinking that's just them being weird. You know, I don't pay attention to these girls. But I heard little whispers. And then I see B move to the chair and her phone was like raised up as if she was recording something. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I just kind of went in the bathroom and I kind of like said to my girlfriend, like, some don't feel right. You feel me? Like, some don't feel right. She was like, okay, well, just get your clothes, take your shower, and go back to the latte room. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do just that. So as I'm getting my stuff and they saw that I was preparing to leave, here go, oh. She say, Talonda, have you eaten my cookie dough? I said, no, I don't eat cookie dough. Like, I laughed at it because I don't eat cookie dough. Like, who the fuck eats cookie dough? I just laughed and like brushed it off. I'm like, no, like, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't even eat cookie dough. Like, I didn't even understand where it was going. I was trying to figure out why the fuck she asking me some stupid shit like this. Like, she was like, well, someone ate my cookie dough and we saw your black hair in it. She said there was a black piece of hair in her cookie dough. I don't understand how that is possible because I don't eat cookie dough and we have our own refrigerators. So why would I need to go in your refrigerator anyway? And not even that, why the fuck is your shit in my room? If your shit was in your own refrigerator in your own dorm, maybe you would have to worry about anyone eating your cookie dough. Now, literally just the day before, my other roommate, H, dyed her hair black, okay? Not saying that she ate the cookie dough. I'm not saying that, y'all. But that's just that's the part I'm gonna add in. That's the part I'm giving y'all. So, I'm not the only motherfucker with black hair in that bitch. So, that, period. And you say you just bought that cookie dough yesterday? Y'all was eating that cookie dough yesterday. She just dyed her hair. Like, y'all Caucasian people hair really sheds. Like, the shit that I went through living it, bro. Y'all hair really shed. That shit shed like a dog. Like, that shit shed like it's just falling out. Like, I don't know. Yeah, they shit forever shedded. I always find hair around the dorm room, like everywhere in my bed. How the fuck hair get in my bed? Like, y'all been in my bed? So I find a piece of hair in my bed and I'm gonna say y'all been laying in my bed. That's what I'm gonna do. But anyway, so she said, oh, I found the black hair in my cookie dough. I say, well, H just dyed her hair yesterday And wasn't y'all eating cookie dough on the floor when I came in here yesterday? Yeah, but the color is not that black. Her hair is not that black. I responded to say, well, what does the color black look like to you? Because there's only one black color. There's no different shades of black. It's just one black. It's just one black. She was like, well, I know she wouldn't do that. She would ask me if she would eat my cookie dough, and I don't really like you, so I'm convinced that you ate my cookie dough, and that's just what I'm gonna say about that. I said, okay, cool. I said, okay, cool, and didn't say nothing else. So she proceeded to say, you need to keep your hands off everyone's things and buy your own things. I said, I do have my own things, and I don't touch anyone else's things. So, again, okay. Now, mind you, when someone is trying to argue with you, you don't give them ammunition. Like, that's my thing. Like, if I know I know I didn't do anything, and I know someone is starting something with me, I'm not going to give you any ammunition to keep going. I'm going to try to shut you up. I'm just going to give you blank answers, and I'm not going to, get myself riled up, because I know it's nothing to be riled up for. So when she saw that I wasn't responding to her how she thought I was going to respond to her, she proceeded to make a mistake that changed her whole entire life. She proceeds to try to talk about me. She say, maybe you do need to eat the cookie dough because you need to put a little weight on you. You skinny, just saying all this jibber jabber. Like, it was ridiculous. I was laughing. Like, that's how much. And mind you, my girlfriend's still on the phone. We both sitting there laughing at her ass. Like, girl, I looked at her like, girl, you do not want me to get on you. Like, you do not. I'm not even going to do that, but you might want to stop. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, that's your opinion. I don't care. Anything else? Like, you trying to argue with me for what? I told her, like, you see that I'm not responding to. I'm trying to figure out why you keep picking and poking. I told her you're going to keep picking and you're going to get poked. I'm not scared of you. She proceeded to say she wasn't scared of me. She said she wasn't scared of me like 8 times. I don't know why she felt the need to tell me that she wasn't scared of me, baby. I don't care. I don't want you to be scared of me. I don't want nobody to fear me. I'm nobody to fear. The fuck? Look at me. How can you be scared of me? I wouldn't even be scared of me. Then she proceeds to literally go in my things. Now, I already had a problem in the dorm room where people were touching my belongings. So, I say 4 days prior to that, I moved all of my things from the shelf that they gave us, and I just made space in my drawer, and I put all of my snacks and the things that I buy from stores that don't go in refrigerators, I put it in my drawer. Now, mind you, Zero was not there when I made that move. H was. She walked in and saw me and Latte. She was helping me move my things. So I'm confused as to why she did and went to my drawer. Like, you didn't know I did that. So when she went in my drawer, and she repeated to say, oh, you wouldn't like if I touched your things, huh? So she walked in my drawer, she opened the drawer up, and she grabbed a pack of my noodles. Now, in college, y'all know about them noodles. Y'all know how important noodles is in college, bro. Please leave comments down below if you know what I'm talking about. If you've ever been in college and you know about them noodles, So when she grabbed my noodles, I kind of looked confused. And the first thing I did was look at B. Because I'm like, oh, you told this bitch where my shit was at? I just looked at her. I gave her a look. I didn't even say nothing to her. I just gave her that look. And I'm pretty sure that's all I needed to do was to give her that look. Like, bitch, you on my bad side now. I'm going to deal with you later. So I giggled because my defense mechanism before I go off and before, like, my anger hits, I kind of laugh. I try to laugh it out and I try to, like, calm myself down. So I laughed. I was like, girl, you might want to put my noodles back down. Like, I ain't trying to do this. Mind you, my girlfriend's still on the phone. And I'm talking to her. I'm like, I'm getting there, babe. Like, I don't play when people touching my shit. I do not play that. I don't touch y'all stuff. Don't touch my stuff. I pay my hard-earned money for it. Don't touch what belongs to me. She waving the noodles in the air. She's like, oh, You don't like this, do you? You don't like this, do you? I'm like, so I walked up to her. I said, can you please hand me my noodles? Can you just give me my stuff? She said, oh, what you gonna do about it? She threw my noodles in the garbage. And let me repeat that so you guys like get, wow, so angry. She threw my noodles in the garbage. When she threw my noodles, my fist went up. But I was like, ooh, I just said, ooh, okay. Something told me to just leave the room like now, because I know how I am and I could feel myself getting to the point where I don't want to argue no more. I want to fight. Like, I want to fight. So when I proceeds to turn around, she says to me, where you going, little black girl? And she grabbed me. Now, two things that you done fucked up and did. First of all, you put your fucking hands on me. I do not play with people. Don't put your hands on me. You could say anything you want. You can get your point across. You can get your opinion across. You can get anything you need to say out your mouth without applying your hands on me, without putting your hands on me. I do not play with nobody putting their hands on me. She say, where you going, little black girl? When I say I turned around so fast, because that remark just kind of just made me turn my whole head. Like, I was like, what should she say? Like, I just wanted to see if she was going to say it again. Like, I needed to play that shit back. She say, yeah, you little black girl. So she grabbed me. Now we standing face to face. She has her whole hand on my arm like this, and her nails are seeking into my skin. I gave this girl numerous warnings. Now, before I apply and put my hands on somebody, I try to get them to back out. I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. I like to talk to people before I do that, or I fuck them up. So I say, I'm gonna need you to let me go. I'm just need you to let me go. I'm gonna count to 3. And if you haven't let me go by 3, I'm finna knock your ass out. I have to say it like that. Like, I have to be clear. Like, that's some shit you gotta say to somebody so they know what your next step gonna be if you don't make a decision. I have to give you an ultimatum. She proceeded to say, you're not gonna do anything to me. You can't touch me. I'm not scared of you. I said, 1. 2, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna do anything. You're scary. You're not gonna do anything. 3, once I hit 3 and her hands were still on me, I back, boop, right in her motherfucking face. It was over with. The rest was history. Her friend was really like getting to me. Her friend, like, which is H, I mean, if not HB, I mean, if that's your friend and you see she's getting beat up, I ain't not doing nothing. She's like, oh my God, someone help my friend. Someone help her. She's attacking her. She's attacking her. She's like screaming this. So she opened up the room door. You open up the room door, I'm going to drag your ass out this door. So I dragged her by her hair and I threw her out my room. That's when we were still fighting. So when I drug her out and her RA came out the room, mind you, her room was next to ours. So she came right out. She like, what's going on? She saw us fighting. She basically broke it up. So that's when I turned around and B tell me, she say, you're going to jail. So when she said that, I just smacked her. Like, at the end of the day, you had that coming anyway. I was going to do it anyway. I was going to whoop her ass, but I couldn't. So I smacked her ass. You don't tell nobody where my shit at. You don't tell nobody where I put my shit. You don't do no shit like that. You feel me? You my roommate. Whatever's in this room, whatever I put in this room, you don't take your mouth and you don't go outside that fucking room and tell nobody where my shit at. That's some shit you just don't do. That's not where I'm from. That's not how I get down. That's not how I was raised. So yes, you finna get penalized for that. I back smacked her ass, and that was the last time I hit somebody before the police came. So they had me go all the way down the hall and all this other things. Now, mind you, this is just what's the crazy part where I found out that the school was just so racist. I'm standing there waiting on the public safety to come up, waiting on the police to come. I mind you, I was standing in against the wall by the elevator. So I'm just waiting on the police officers to come up. Now, when they came up the elevator, they literally walked right past both officers walked right past me and went right to them too. And they were talking to them and conversating with them. They was telling, mind you, the RA, B, and Zero, all three of them were talking to the police officers. Why does it take two police officers to talk to one person about an incident? One person needs to come to me. One person needs to come to the other person that was involved in the fight. So why ain't nobody come to me asking me what happened? When a police officer walked up to me, he just tried to give me some lazy ass, okay, what happened? Oh, okay, you're going to jail. Like, they already had their mind set on what they wanted to do without asking me what happened or without getting my input. So he said, what happened? I said, she grabbed me. And I defended myself. I showed her my mark. I said, she grabbed me on my arm. Her nails is in my skin, as you can see. After that, I gave her a warning to let me go. She did not let me go, so I proceeded to hit her. We proceeded to fight. That's exactly how I said it. So he walked back, then he came, said something to the RA, then he came back. He said, can you put your hands behind your back? I said, okay, I'll do that, but is she coming too? She said, no, we just came to a resolution that you were the aggressor. And the aggressor? I'm the aggressor. This bitch touched me. This is self-defense. If don't nobody see that is self-defense, I don't know what fucking book of law you reading. She made the wrong decision, so she got beat up for it. What am I going to... Man, I was so shocked and I was just pissed. I didn't want to make things worse for myself, so I complied. I'm not gonna fight y'all. I'm gonna comply. This is where more of the racism come in. I get to the jail and they tell me, now mind you, at this point, I'm mad as hell. I'm not even scared. I'm not sad. I'm mad as hell. That's where I'm at with it. So I get to the station and they just like, oh, it's okay. We just gonna, you feel me, do a report and we gonna send you back to a separate dorm. So I'm like, okay. So the person that was like taking my information proceeded to say, no, she's gonna be in charge. She has to wait to see a judge. And I was like, charge? Y'all really got me fucked up. I said that. I said, y'all really got me fucked up. What charge? What's going on? Because I just got arrested and she didn't. I just got some type of charge y'all talking about she didn't get. So I'm trying to figure out what is going on. They proceeded to say, oh, you get all your paperwork, this and that, just basically trying to shut me up. Then he said, don't act like this ain't your first rodeo. How you gonna imply to a black female that they've been to jail before? Like, where you get your statistics from? Like, where did you even get that? What made you even say some bullshit like that? Like, I've been to jail before. I've never been to jail before. So he looked up my record and he say, oh, I guess this is your first rodeo. He say, oh, trust me, after your first rodeo, you're going to have 1 million more. Dude, I will pick up another charge right now from smacking you. Like, just put me in the cell. Just go ahead and put me there. But after dealing with his little smart remarks and shit and all that, that's when the lady had came, which was so much better. She was much nicer. And like she was making me take my piercings out. And I guess what hit me that I really had to stay is when I had to change into one of their uniforms. So that's when the emotion came and I just started crying because it's like, damn, I just went from this to this. Like, it was kind of like a drastic change and I didn't let it hit me until that time. So that's when, after that, I just wanted to talk to my mama because they was not trying to let me call my mama. It was hours later until I called my mama before I had to go to the damn cell thingy. So I called my mama and I'm just crying. Y'all, I'm a baby. Like, I'm really a fucking baby. Like, my mom could tell you that. Like, I'm a big ass brat. My girlfriend can even tell you that. I'm so dramatic. On the phone just crying and crying, just begging her to come get me, just begging her to come get me. She's like, you need to calm down and just let them do what they gonna do. I'm gonna call in the morning. She couldn't just hop up, you feel me? I felt where she was coming from. She couldn't just hop up and, you know, act or react. She had to let the shit play out. Even if she did come up here, she can't make them release me. I'm like, okay. So y'all, I spent 2 days in jail. If you would like to get into more details with the experience of when I was in jail and more details of that, comment down below. I have no problem doing a part 2. I spent 2 days in jail. And when I got out, I found out my charge was battery. They charged me with battery. And I had to go to court for it and all this other stuff. So when I tried to go back for my dorm, what they told me is that I had to be in a separate dorm, which is, they took me to the individual dorm where it's just you by yourself in one dorm. I loved that. So I'm settling in my new dorm, and out of nowhere, the administration lady, she come to my dorm and she says, you have to like leave the college. Like, you have to leave. Like, there's going to be an investigation going on, and we will be contacting you, but you cannot be on campus property until then. I proceeded to say, well, since there's an investigation going on and you guys don't know what is what, is she leaving too? Does she have to leave too? Like, this is a mutual thing. Like, we both fought. I didn't put my, and first of all, she put her hands on me first. That's for one. That's what y'all not quite understanding. So I'm just mad. I'm furious. And I call my mom. My mama is cussing them out. Long story short, my mama had to come get me. And that was that. That's how I went to jail for the first time and got kicked out of college. I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and turn on those post notifications, because I'm gonna be dropping another banger in like a couple days. So please stay tuned. Please stay in tune. Thank you for all the support. Thank you guys for all the love. It's greatly appreciated. I will not stop saying that, because I definitely appreciate everything you guys have done. So if you did like this video or like more story times, please comment down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace.